In this video, we're going to introduce what to do when you have multiple steps to solve an equation. So in the equation 4x minus 3 equals 13, we have two terms in the, or on the side with the variable. We are going to have to do two steps to get that x by itself. So I'm going to draw that line down the equal sign just to separate the two sides of the equation for us. And when we are solving a multiple step equation, we want to do the reverse order of operations. So typically, if we looked at this and we were trying to evaluate this left-hand side of the equation, we would want to do the multiplication first and then the addition or subtraction. However, to undo the equation to get x by itself, we actually want to do the order of operations in reverse. So instead of starting with the multiplication or division, we want to start with the addition or subtraction here. So we are going to add 3 to both sides of the equation because that will undo that minus 3. So the minus 3 and the plus 3, those go to 0, and we're left with 4x on the left-hand side. And then on the right-hand side, 13 plus 3 is 16. So now we have a one-step equation, which we know how to solve. We have 4x equals 16, so to undo the 4 times x, we divide both sides by 4. The 4's on the left-hand side go to 1, so we have 1x, or just x. And then 16 divided by 4 is 4. So we have x equals 4. And we want to check our answer. We are going to copy the original, so 4x minus 3 equals 13. And then I'm going to replace the x with my 4. Copy the rest of the equation down. 4 times 4 is 16. Minus 3 is 13. And 16 minus 3 is 13. So 13 equals 13. So in this case, we reverse the order of operations to get the variable by itself. However, there are times when we can actually do that division first. If we want to do the division first, we just have to make sure that we divide each term on both sides of the equation by the coefficient that we're dividing by. So in this case, we have 9x plus 18 equals 27. So I could go ahead and subtract 18 from both sides and then divide by 9. But since 9x, 18, and 27 are all divisible by the 9 that we're going to end up dividing by, I can actually go ahead and do that right away. So if I want to do that multiplication or division first, I have to make sure that I do it to every term in the equation. So if I want to divide by 9 first, I can divide each term by 9. So 9x divided by 9 is x. 18 divided by 9 is 2, so that's going to be x plus 2. And 27 divided by 9 is 3. So now I have a simple one-step equation left. So I subtract 2 from both sides, and I'm left with x on the left and 1 on the right, so x equals 1. I want to go ahead and check my answer, make sure I didn't make any mistakes. Or maybe I wasn't supposed to divide by 9 to start, but we'll check it here. So we have 9x plus 18 equals 27. We do 9 times 1 plus 18 equals 27. Well, 9 times 1 is just 9, so 9 plus 18 is 27, and 27 equals 27. So that's how we solve a basic multiple step equation where you just have addition or subtraction coupled with multiplication of the variable. You would do the same thing if you had like x over 9 to start. You would do the addition or subtraction first, and then you would do that multiplication second.